Okay, welcome to Stretching with Woo. How about that? Today we're gonna get into mobility of the hips and building the arch. I find that a lot of times, a lot of people that I train can't really get into their arch, and that's very important to building and sculpting the glute. So I think building the arch is something that we really need to work on. And also hip mobility, because glutes and hips are besties. We're gonna start with these cat and cows. You wanna keep them a little easy. You don't have to go too high up. You don't have to go too deep, because we're just warming up here, warming up the spine, warming up the lower back. But eventually you wanna start going deeper and start squeezing your shoulder blades together. Here we're holding the shoulder blades together, keeping that arch at the bottom of the lower back, upper back, squeezing tight, really keeping this form very strict. We're gonna hold this, keep breathing in and out, keep your core engaged, keep your core tight. We're gonna go into some rotations here. So you can rotate to the left or rotate to the right, rotate how you feel. You don't have to go too crazy. Again, this is all listening to your body. You wanna start somewhere and end somewhere else. So you wanna do this class maybe twice a week for a month. You wanna see progress. You don't wanna start off out the cannon going crazy. So we're gonna go down onto our forearms and do the same exact routine, giving some cat and cows, arching the back and dropping the belly down. You really wanna make sure you try to get your chest parallel to the ground and really push your forearms into the mat. You're pushing yourself away like a reverse stretch so that you can really access that arch. And then also you can ground your feet and your shins and your knees. So you're pushing forward with your feet and you're pushing back with your forearms. And that's really gonna allow you to get even deeper into that upper back space and that lower back arch. So try to activate yourself in that way and keep rounding, keep dipping. Here we're holding, taking a deep breath in, out. You can find some rocks. Rocks are always great to get deeper into the stretch. And we're still gonna hold this stretch. I didn't wanna put a time on this because I don't want you guys to get worried about the timing, but we're still holding this stretch. If you can, straighten out your arms. If you can, try to touch your chest to your mat. If not, stay where you are. I'm also using the wall here to create some tension as I sink a little bit deeper, a little bit forward. Make sure that you're really opening up the glutes. Don't tense your glutes up. Keep them open, keep them happy. We're gonna come back up into all fours, rocking side to side. Really, when you rock side to side here, you wanna really feel like you're rocking your glute muscle side to side. So it's not as much rocking your body too much. It's really, you wanna sit into the glute where you feel your glute stretch and get kind of tense. That's what you wanna hit. So we're gonna keep taking these rocks side to side. Breathing, staying conscious of your breath. Make sure that your shoulders are still squeezing for that arch, and we're gonna rest onto one side. Really sit into that muscle. You want to feel it burning here, okay? So we're just gonna hold it for a little bit. Taking it to the other side and really sitting into that glute. Keep your balance. Push into it. You can rock into it. Always feel like you can rock into wherever you want to get deeper into that stretch, into that muscle. And breathing into it is important too, so please make sure that you're breathing. We're gonna take a fire hydrant, lifting to the other side now and opening up the legs so that you really, really, really get deeper, 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 and just apply more tension to the glute. Keep your core tight, make sure that you're breathing. We're gonna go to the other side now, lifting that leg up high, really sitting into that fire hydrant. You can play with your angle. Wherever you have to go to feel the glute stretch, you go there, but keep your balance. Bringing it back center, taking a deep breath, rocking side to side if you're feeling a little tight. We're gonna get into some mobility now, and we're going to add some movement into those side dips. And we're just gonna go from side to side. You can keep this as short as you want, but again, if you wanna get that mobility and you wanna get into those hips even more, you can start being a little bit more aggressive. You can take it back, bring it up, take it around the world, sit a little bit deeper, start lifting your feet, turning your body. But breathing, feeling the fluidity of your body, flowing with yourself. Keep going, don't stop, don't count, just breathe, follow me. Beautiful. Back to center. We are going to bring the feet together. We're sitting back into this child's pose. You may need to rock yourself into it. We're not going to go too deep first, so be comfortable wherever you are. Just remembering that the child's pose is the pose that you retreat to when you feel like you may be stretching too much or overstretching. You can always find your child's pose and reset. So enjoy this here. Try to get your chest to the mat. Always try to get your chest to the mat safely, of course. Taking a deep breath, breathing into the space. Now we're going to come up and we're going to press back into that child's pose. Now we're going to try to go deeper into it. You can find a little bit of rocks. We're always going to add a rock. We're always going to add a mobility because it's important. It's like oiling up a machine. The rock is the oil that you're oiling up your muscles and you're getting that mobility strong. So we're going to just get some more rocks here. You can make them short. You can make them long. Wherever you feel the tension is where you want to break open. We're going to take our legs, our shins, our knees, and find a rotation because this opens up the hips also. Just following me, taking a breath, opening up, close, and switch, switch, and switch, and hold. Always hold. Wherever you are. I'm gonna go to the other side now. Hold that. If you want, you can grab your foot in, hug that foot in. Hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Wherever your flexibility may be. Beautiful. Taking it back into that child's pose. Bringing it back into another hug. This is a really great stretch for your quads also. So wherever you are with this, that's where you are. We're gonna open, close, finding those hip rotations. Beautiful. Again, work at your pace. If you can't go this fast, you can go slow. Again, work your way up into it. We're gonna come back up into all fours. Take the arms around the legs and hug your fingertips together here, okay? This is going to really open up the shoulders. This is gonna open up the spine and the neck, which is also connected to the back and the lower back. So just find a little roll here if you can. Again, it's just a slight stretch just to apply some mobility to the back and the spine because we've been doing a lot with that arch. So you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself healthy. Bring your arms out to the side of you if you can. Bring your chest to the mat. Flip your palms to the sky here. Open yourself up to receive and also get just a beautiful stretch on your arms all the way down. That twist just gets everything nice and relieved and happy. Beautiful. So we're going to slide up. You want to make sure that you're sliding up through your arch because we're still focusing on the arch here. You want to make sure that you're arching. Take that arch and you're going to just toot your butt up just a little bit right there like that. because again, we're working the arch. It's not about the butt right here. It's about the arch. It's about the lower back. And we're just gonna hold it here. Breathing deep. You should really be squeezing that lower back together and pushing your booty to the sky. Bring your hands by your chest. Raise one leg, doesn't matter what leg, to the sky and hold it. Again, it's not about your butt. This is about squeezing and getting the tension on that lower back area. So really squeezing that lower back area and bring it back down. Beautiful. Switching the leg. Breathing. Lovely. Keeping that arch, we're going to find some rotations. Bring your tuchus to one side and then bring it to the other side. One side and the other side. Breathing deep, really just getting into that arch. You really want to toot your butt up. You really want to find that arch and really mobilize through that lower back. Walking yourself forward again through your arch. Find that flat back. Find some rotations. Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Switch sides. You should be nice and loose. Your glute should be feeling something. We're gonna come up onto the feet, keeping the legs wide. Press your forearms into your knees so that you can make your legs as wide as you can. You don't have to go that wide, but you wanna find, some little pulses, a little bounces. Bring your hands out in front of you. Keep your back flat here. Keep your back flat, sit straight up. Breathing and bouncing into the hips. Bring your hands behind your back if you can. If this is too much for you, you can find a child's pose and then come back in to, this is too much on your wrist. But we're gonna stay here. Find the arch now. Before you had the flat back, now you have an arch. Feet are flat. Beautiful. Straighten out one leg. Keeping that arch, keeping the arch, you guys. Then straighten out the other leg, keeping that arch. Really breathe that stomach in, suck it in. I know we just had Thanksgiving here. So you might be feeling a little tight in your stomach, but suck it in, okay? Arch your back, shake out the legs. Beautiful. We're gonna lift the booty off of the mat for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the arch. 5, 6, 7. I thought I did 8 here, so do one more. Find that back bend, roll over. You don't have to arch your back there. You want to find a nice round back at the bottom. When you come up, you arch the back. So we're rounding forward and then we're arching back, okay? Beautiful. Rounding like a shell. You want to look like a shell. Breathing here and bring it back up. Find that arch. Beautiful. Both hands to the mat, scooting forward. We're going to straighten the legs out to the sky and shake them out, just relieving that lower back of some of the tension. You can open your legs wide here and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Nice, nice, nice. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring your feet, soles of your feet together and press your knees away from your body. So you want to really open the legs up by keeping the soles of your feet connected. Breathing deep here. Rock yourself forward. Bring your feet back together, hands to the heart. Suck in that belly and fall forward, taking a deep breath here. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, comment, and yes, check out my workout programs, which are linked below. I have a ton of fun workouts, you guys, so try them out. And more stretching videos will be on the way.